Oregon State offensive lineman Taliese Fuaga is one of the easiest evaluations in the draft class. His tape at right tackle was smooth, mean, and for the most part mistake-free. So let's take a look at the All 22 and see if Fuaga's a fit for the Jets at 10. Let's go. What's going on, everybody? It's Luke here from Play Like a Jet, and we're back in the film room with another All 22 breakdown, and today we're looking at Taliese Fuaga. Now, off the rip, I want to say that my player comparison is Tevin Jenkins. I think he's a plug-and-play right tackle who can be that guy for 5 to 10 years, but can also kick inside and be an all-pro caliber player at guard. But what do we like about Fuaga on the outside? It starts with his pass protection. It's just smooth. This rep against UCLA is a great example of who he is as a player. Left-hand side of your screen, Fuaga's number 75. Have a look how well he travels here, the hand utilization, and then runs his man around the ring. But it all starts with the minor details. Look at the footwork. The kick step here, first 2 steps, bang, bang. Travels, makes great ground, and is a fantastic position. He's balanced. But now have a look at the right arm. Fuaga extends. This is called a ghost punch. We're going to extend the right arm. We're going to fake the punch and look at the reaction he gets from the defensive end. Off balance, Fuaga now, bang, punch, run him around the ring, and he's 6 yards in the backfield. This is teaching clinic tape from Fuaga. Foot utilization, nuanced hands, and the ability to finish. A little bit of hip flex as he gets around the corner. Look at him move those hips, open them up. He's in a balanced position. Really nice job against a talented defensive line. Fuaga really impressed me against UCLA. I thought he was outstanding, and this rep is a great example of exactly that. So let's fast forward now to Fuaga against Oregon. This time on the right hand side of your screen, what I want you to focus on is just how smooth and effortless the movement skills are, and that's all over the tape for Fuaga. This time, really nice vision though. Freeze it right here. We've got a late blitzer I've circled in right hand side of your screen, and that means we're in a 5-0 protection. It's man blocking, no help, empty backfield. Great work getting out of his stance, early movement, traveling and covering that ground, and now Fuaga utilizes tight hands. Look how his hands are inside the chest. I say this all the time, if you control the chest, you control the rep. Fuaga does that, and he stonewalls the defensive end. Really nice job with the movement skills, and then the late, patient hands, which are tight to the chest. Fantastic rep from Fuaga, and what you're about to see is even more impressive. So now we're going to look at 2 reps back to back where Fuaga took on Latu against UCLA. He won this matchup overall, by the way. Left hand side of your screen, I want you to focus on how well Fuaga again travels. He gets Latu around the ring and protects his quarterback. It doesn't always look clean in the NFL, but this is a win for the Oregon State right tackle. Again, it's about the minor details. Good kick step. Well done with his first 2 steps traveling. But now you're going to see one hand stab, Latu goes to defeat it. We're going to use our left hand to wrap and push him around the corner. A really nice job, effective hand utilization and understanding not to punch with 2 hands and get both taken away. I really like the tempo, the timing, and once again, how seamless his movement skills are. But this time, Latu's going to try and attack on the inside shoulder. So you see Fuaga gets out of his stance, inside move. Really like the way he matches and mirrors, flips his hips, and look how he just pushes him to the inside and collapses to keep that pocket clean. Fuaga does a really nice job adjusting here. It's easy to get blown away by a twitchy pass rusher who threatens the outside shoulder. Not on this occasion. Really nice adjustment, really nice footwork, fluid hips, and there's that mean streak to finish. Really nice reps from Fuaga. But I did want to flag a couple of technical deficiencies that I saw in Fuaga's pass pro. The first is that occasionally his hands do get a little bit wide. Because of that, as you'll see in this rep, he is prone to getting bull rushed a tad when those hands are late, high, and wide. You saw this with a guy like Andrew Thomas coming out of Georgia. This happens to Fuaga on this occasion. You can see, we'll freeze it right at the point of attack, bang. Look at that right hand, it's outside, wrapped around the shoulder. He has no power, he has no control, and he then gets bullied into the quarterback. The other issue that I did see is the pad level. Sometimes Fuaga is just a little bit upright. Now, this is probably a win overall with this rep, but you're just going to see that he kind of gets pushed and skipped back into the quarterback. He gets very erect sometimes. The pads do get quite high. Now, I like the way he anchors on the back end, but overall, I want to see him be a little more aggressive and a little more mobile at the point of attack. He does a good job of that sometimes, but he has to be aware that those pads can rise sometimes in pass protection. And let's transition now to Taliese Fuaga as a run blocker, because this tape is filthy. We're going to circle back to that matchup. The battle of the first rounders against Latu, left-hand side of your screen. When Fuaga is on the front side of a zone blocking run, you better watch out, because this is what you saw consistently. My favorite word in the running game is displacement. Look at the displacement that Fuaga gets here. Just string his man along the line of scrimmage. In a zone blocking scheme, you want to move your guy laterally across the field and open up holes. That's exactly what he did. He just manhandles a future first round, probably top 15 pick, and makes it look so easy. From the same game, have a look at how number 75 just goes to work, tight inside hand, and moves Latu on the double team. Look, I understand it's a 2-on-1, but he is just so powerful in his lower body. Look how he engages and drives his legs through the block and the movement he gets. Latu ends up off the screen. Now, I can hear it already. People are going to say, well, you're showing his best reps. There's a reason that Fuaga graded out as a 90+ run blocker according to PFF, and it's reps just like this one against UCLA. But it's not just perimeter blocks where Fuaga excels in the running game. Here he is in a combo block getting to the second level. I've circled him here, number 75 at right tackle. Have a look at the movement he gets on the 3 technique. He kicks out to the linebacker and just paves a huge hole. Now, I'm aware that this doesn't end up in a 10 or 15 yard gain for Oregon State, but you can only do your job, and man, Fuaga does it extremely well. He gets tight hands, does a fantastic job standing up that 3 technique. Look at the movement, again, the displacement that he gets from the line of scrimmage. Now we're going to flip our hips. I like the real silky movement skills here. Opens up, hits his target, bang. We're going to stand up this time, the second level defender, and just push him out of the way as well. Play all the way to the whistle. He's a nasty dude. Fuaga is an all-round run blocker, and this tape is as clean as you're going to see. So as you can probably tell, I really like Taliese Fuaga's tape. But do I like it enough to take it number 10? This is the question. He's a plug-and-play starter. I think he's an average level right tackle in year 1 with a bit more upside who could be great at guard. Now, does that fit the Jets' timeline? Does that override the need for a second weapon next to Garrett Wilson? My gut says no. I think you still go a Bowers or an Adunze at number 10, but if they go offensive line, you can't go wrong with Taliese Fuaga.